Hey fam, this is Pam and my oldest daughter, Khannah. And I just thought one of my subscribers had mentioned to do an interview with my daughters, and I thought, hey, this is perfect on their views about me in my van and my van life. So I'm going to do an impromptu interview with her, and this is off the cuff. I'm almost afraid of what's going to happen and the answers that she's going to give. But so I'm going to tell a little bit about yourself in just a moment. So what was your feeling, your first impression when I told you I wanted to do van life? And this was back when I had an SUV and not the van.
I thought you were crazy.
Okay, why?
Because I thought this was something where, honestly, it's just crazy.
Okay, so, and how do you feel about it now?
I feel like a part of me is accepting more of it, because it has more of a solid foundation than it did before.
Right.
But a part of me does feel like it's still kind of weird.
Okay, so weird for you or weird for me?
Weird for me. I
Okay.
would never do it. I think it's one of those things where, for me, I don't have the personality to do it or try it.
Okay. So is there any questions that you want to ask me about why I did van life, or? No.
No.
So,
I think primarily because it's your life. I think because you've always been that type of person where you come up with an idea. Like before, you always said waitressing was something you wanted to try, when it's always something out of the ordinary with you.
so it didn't surprise you when I came up with it?
No. Where I've always been the type of person where everything for me has to be a structure or a type of plan or...
Right. Okay. So let me think. See, we should have did this live, because then my audience could have asked you questions.
That's true.
But maybe next time we'll do that. We'll have a sit down and we'll do live. Trying to think. Would you prefer that I be in an apartment or a stick and brick?
No, because you were never happy in a stick and brick, and I think because you had this toxic hermit behavior in a house, in a brick and mortar apartment or a house, and it really didn't allow you to blossom or allow your personality or the adventure type of person that you are. Like even when we were kids, you guys jumped and left.
Right.
And by you guys, I mean you and Uba.
Right.
So I feel like by staying in an apartment or staying in a house, it kind of dampened that part of you.
Okay. So in that way, do you support me blossoming into into the van life, because do I appear happier?
I feel like you are happier, but I also find for me, it's just sitting back and watching where this goes. Because
Right.
I feel like it's not ending here.
Right. No, it's not going to end here. Right. But that's usually that's your personality.
Right.
Your personality is, let's see where this leads.
Right.
You're my logical offspring, and Tamara is logical and adventurous.
Right.
Well, I think you're adventurous too, because you're about to take a trip to Paris in August.
Right.
But I just think that, van life is not for everybody, but everybody has a van life in them,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whether it be you with traveling
Right.
via plane,
Right.
going all the way across to another part of the world,
Right.
and someone else, just saying, okay, well, I'm going to take it in a sense of the van.
Right.
So, okay, well, thank you so much for your input. I appreciate you.
You're
Say hi
welcome.
to my channels. They're called, my channel peeps are called Trusties.
Okay.
Say hi, Trusties.
Hi.
Wait. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and I just had to crack up laughing because this is typically this is her personality. Like when I'm like, say hi to my trustee, she's like, hey, like that's weird. Like I'm not even gonna do that. Like you're not even talking to nobody.
I know. I'm like, I'm talking to a son.
But this is my daughter, my oldest, my love. So until next time, remember who loves you.